Hello everyone, my name is Olga and welcome to my channel. I quit sugar for the entire year back in 2019. When I came out of this challenge, my relationship with sugar was entirely transformed. I didn't crave it anymore the way I used to. In fact, I realized that I didn't crave it at all. However, it didn't mean that I stopped liking sweets, and therefore I didn't want to say no to sugar indefinitely. I'm an avid fan of balance, and so I still wanted to be able to enjoy sweets occasionally, and so I limited my sugar intake to, special occasions. I felt that this way I still would be able to enjoy my favorite treats while keeping the negative consequences of overdoing it at bay. It means that now I don't have sugar for weeks or even months. In order to maintain this sugar-free lifestyle, I found it very helpful to stick to the whole foods diet and make sure to have nutritionally dense meals throughout the day. In this video, I'm going to go through my typical weekly meal layout. Let's get started. This Monday began with one of my all-time favorite breakfast meals, which is Ezekiel toasts with avocado and hard-boiled eggs. Yum! I love the combination of the crunchy bread and creamy-like avocado texture. I don't like to cook, and so I try to make my meals as easy and hassle-free as possible. And so for my Monday lunch, I baked some chicken breasts with cherry tomatoes and garlic. I like this super easy recipe not only because it lasts me for days, but also because tomatoes and chicken release juice that I can then pour over my whole grain of choice. This time it's farro. And I had it all with some broccoli on the side for a balanced meal. For dinner I had quinoa salad, which aside of quinoa includes roasted cherry tomatoes and red bell peppers, raw garlic, avocado, and goat cheese. I used apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and salt for the dressing. I also made some asparagus to have along with the salad. I love asparagus, guys. It's definitely one of my favorite veggies. I also love to finish my dinner with a bowl of berries. Strawberries and blueberries are my current favorites. They're very low in fructose and high in antioxidants, not to mention that they are delicious. For breakfast on Tuesday I had farro leftovers, a hard-boiled egg, and mashed avocado mixed with tuna. I also stirred some red onion into the mixture for more flavor and additional crunch. I made red rice for lunch, which I had with the leftover chicken from Monday, and a very simple salad that consisted of butter lettuce, carrots, and green olives. I paired it all with a bunch of asparagus left from my Monday dinner. And I made myself a fruit/berry bowl which consisted of a peach and my all-time favorite blueberries. For dinner I had chickpea salad, which I made with cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, yes, I do love those, red onion, and I had it along with a toast. And per usual, I treated myself to some berries. Wednesday started yet again with farro, hard-boiled egg, leftover asparagus, and a mixture of tuna, avocado, and red onion. I love to have this stuff for breakfast. It's yummy and filling. I had leftovers for lunch. Same baked chicken and cherry tomatoes, red rice, farro, and broccoli, plus a yummy combination of peach slices and blueberries. For dinner I had something reminiscent of either a burrito or a taco. Basically I mix beans, brown rice, avocado, picante sauce, and aged cheddar cheese. I use these Ezekiel tortillas, which I am very fond of. They get really crunchy in a toaster oven, and I enjoy this crunchiness a lot. And per usual, I had some berries on the side, topped with a few melon pieces. For breakfast on Thursday, I had some leftover chickpea salad, along with the usual tuna and avocado mix. For lunch, I had leftovers again. Wow. it gets boring. But for me, having leftovers is a lifesaver. I don't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and I don't have to think about what I am having today. Leftovers is a simple, quick, and not to mention healthy solution. For dinner, I had, yes, you guessed it, leftovers. It was quinoa salad that I made on Monday. I topped it with some blue cheese instead of goat cheese this time, and I had a bowl of berries as well. On Friday for breakfast I had leftovers, same old chickpea salad. Well, it wasn't actually old, but you know what I mean. And my favorite tuna and avocado mix. I forgot to add red onion to it this time. For lunch I had baked salmon, red rice and asparagus. Simple and easy. I only had to bake salmon. Everything else was leftover from the previous days. For dinner I had a goat cheese and parsley sandwich. It's super yummy. I love it. For my after dinner dessert I had some strawberries and a bunch of frozen coconut cuts. Saturday started with my all-time favorite breakfast that you are already familiar with. Ezekiel toast, avocado and hard-boiled eggs. For lunch I had baked salmon yet again, with some homemade pesto this time, red rice, green olives and asparagus. And for dinner I had my taco/burrito hybrid, so leftovers again, guys. Am I boring or what? For breakfast on Sunday I had some red rice, a hard-boiled egg and you know what it is by now, guys, don't you? For lunch I had jazzberry rice that I picked up from H-E-B, baked salmon and sliced cucumber mixed with chopped parsley. Easy and simple. And for dinner I had pizza. By this point I ran out of leftovers, finally, and I didn't feel like making anything new. Therefore I treated myself to some delicious pizza. And I didn't forget to have some strawberries and blue cheese on the side. This was my Sunday dinner. I have to say that pizza is not something that appears often on my menu. In fact, I hardly ever have it. So this week it was rather a deviation from the norm for me. So this is what my meals typically look like throughout the week, guys. It's not 100% perfect, but it works for me. I gravitate towards having whole foods and make sure that the amount of processed foods in my diet is minimal. I do allow myself to have white bread a couple of times per week, which I don't see as a big deal because most of the foods that I consume throughout the week is healthy, at least in my opinion. I found that this approach to food helps me tremendously when it comes to staying away from sugar, as well as a lot of other unhealthy stuff, like chips and crackers, for example. So this is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more sugar-free videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.